Raheem, let's bring General Spalding back in. So, General Spalding, the question is, there's a huge controversy now, and all the tech companies are out there saying, oh, we're going to get so hurt if you shut down WeChat, if you shut down Baidu, if you shut down TikTok, it's going to have major implications. The CCP already decided to decouple from the West back in the spring of 2019. They're trying to implement that program. What don't our technology companies get about this, General Spalding? Why are they not supporting the president when he wants to start banning these technologies that are doing nothing more than making the Chinese Communist Party the Saudi Arabia of data, which is what they want to be? They understand conflict, war, and economics in the 21st century are going to be controlled by data and those that can manipulate it. What don't the tech companies get about that, sir?
Well, they're co-opted by the Chinese. What they have is research, AI research centers in China, because you can get access to all kinds of data. They can't get access to that kind of data here in the United States. So they're over there trying to boost their algorithms. The problem is Baidu, which is Google, Alibaba, which is Amazon, and Tencent, which is Facebook, wants to dominate because the Chinese Communist Party sees artificial intelligence and data as a strategic resource of the future. They want to dominate not only the global economy, but those same algorithms that get you to buy shoes can get you to choose your politics. The whole thing is about control, and they see what Silicon Valley built. They couldn't beat Apple and Google, so they wanted to build another platform, and that's the platform. It's not the smartphone platform. It's the smart city platform. So they collect data about you, and they use that data to power their companies, and they use it to power their society and to control their society.
General, what do we need to do to make it a higher priority to tear down the firewall? If we tear down the Great Firewall that enslaves the Chinese people, won't American companies be the immediate beneficiaries, not the ones that the Ciscos and the Microsofts that basically have made the digital gulag that the poor citizens of China have to live behind so that they're oppressed by the Chinese Communist Party? But if that firewall comes down, I am told by everybody in the whistleblower movement, New Federal State, and all these organizations I deal with, the Rule of Law Society, Rule of Law Foundation, all the Chinese on the mainland tell me that immediately they will start using Western companies and Western technology because they don't trust the Chinese companies. The Chinese companies are basically controlled and owned by the CCP, and they're active participants in their enslavement. So why are we not making a higher priority to tear down the great technology firewall of the Chinese Communist Party?
It's because most of D.C. doesn't understand Silicon Valley, doesn't understand the tech industry, doesn't understand its power over data. And quite frankly, the most important thing the administration has done is banning WeChat, because WeChat is the way that the Chinese Communist Party controls Chinese outside the Great Firewall. Because they can't get on any other social media inside China, there's over 1 billion people on WeChat. So when they come to the United States, they're still on WeChat, which means the Chinese Communist Party can continue to censor them. So getting them off, getting WeChat out of America means that when the Chinese people come over to the United States, they're going to have to get on social media that's not from China, and they're going to have a different, ability to interact with Americans and other democratic countries.